Work as a product manager and programmer on FNVR2. Been on the project since we started it in 2020.
Hi, my name is Dimitri. I'm one of the programmer on Fruit Ninja VR2. I've been on since the early stage of the project and I'm really excited to show you what we have for you today.
Hey everyone, I'm Liam. I'm a producer and a programmer on the project. I've been on for quite a while now, so yeah, I just do the operation stuff and some programming as well.
Yeah, I'm Dylan. And I do design work. I've been on FNVR2 on and off, but I'm on now.
And my name's Justin. I'm a tech artist, designer, kind of all-rounder. Been on the project since the beginning with Guy in 2020.
I guess.
Yeah, with FNVR2, we want to build on the mechanics of the first game. So people who played Ninja VR1 will be familiar with the blades and some of the mechanics there, and find some familiar elements. But we also wanted to add a lot more to it. We have a new weapon with the bow and arrow, and we wanted to structure things a little differently. So it's mostly based around challenges, progressing through levels rather than playing game modes and chasing a high score. We still have, ways to compete, chase high scores and go on leaderboards, but it's more about going through a number of crafted levels, and outside of that, we have a much bigger world to explore. We want this to be more than just standing there and slicing some fruit, but also explore what's there, play a lot of mini games, interact with the environment, and eventually we also have some multiplayer modes that we've prototyped before that we found were quite fun, and we will be working on them throughout early access in the coming months. So yeah, that's what you can expect in Ninja VR2.
So we really wanted to put the players into a world that they could enjoy and relax and kind of like have fun in. So we went a bit more cartoony than the other Fruit Ninja titles, and this is basically because you're in VR, you want to have fun, you want bright colorfulness, and we also wanted to give it kind of that look that could hold up on multiple platforms. And yeah, something chunky and askew and just warm and earthy.
All of it.
I love the blades area because it's an interesting location to have on the top of a mountain.
Do you mean Kutsu's Lagoon?
Yes, I do. It means Kutsu's Lagoon.
Famous.
Yeah, so that area, it's a very watery area. It's got a lot of water going on inside of it, which makes for a lot. It's a lot different from the other areas in the game, which is really cool. I think it has a really nice ambiance, and it's an interesting place for us to place the Blades gameplay, because it frees us up to have like a big wide open space that the other areas have, but it's more of the ability to spin the player around. You have full sight lines throughout the area, which is really cool. And yeah, big vistas in that area specifically.
Yeah, I really like the archery pathway myself. I think that's quite autumny. It's got a lot of vibrant colors, a lot of things to do, and really just sets up the fact that this game is on a mountain, and it's I think the depth, like that 3D, y-axis depth is really cool there.
I think my favorite is also Kutsu's Lagoon. All the water effects that we can do, and that big giant statue of Gutsu is really like awe-inspiring. And being able to stand on these massive lily pads and slice fruits is super fun. And yeah, it's got really nice ambience, like Liam said.
Yeah, I'd say the same for me. Kutsu Lagoon is really fun because you really get to play and enjoy the environment a lot since you're moving around everywhere. And also just the fact that as you move, the environment reacts with you. It's a little bit more fun than the typical walking around that we have on other places. So I really enjoy it, and on top of it, I love the blades, so I'm a bit biased on that.
So basically, we have a demo that is a condensed version of the game, right? Like, so limited amount of content, but we're trying to showcase what we think the game is about. So there's only going to be one area, the Blades area, and in terms of main gameplay, it's going to be a few levels of the Blades mode, just a a sample of the content. So there'll be some rhythm mode, there'll be some levels with the flying fruit machines that you may be familiar with from Survival and Ninja VR1, and some of the more whack-a-mole style gameplay with Blades. But outside of that, we've also packed the level with a bunch of interactions, mini games, just kind of show what we're planning to do. So what you'll see there is just one area, and we're planning to have that in the same type of content in all of the areas of the game. So a number of mini games everywhere. Yeah. I guess the rumor is true. We do have a rhythm mode. I think it was originally based on the rhythm mode we had in Fruit Ninja 2, the mobile version. We kind of did a little prototype with the track that the main track that they had there, and we found that it worked quite well in VR and was a lot of fun. So we wanted to focus on doing it a bit differently to, I guess, obviously how the mobile game works, but focusing more on combos, having large rows of fruit, making you move a little bit more. I'm sure some of the people who worked on that mode can also tell a bit more about it, but yeah, that was mainly it.
It's really interesting pairing up slicing fruit with music as well, because you can get some really cool interactions with beats. So like slicing a coconut on a beat feels really good because coconuts are super hollow. So it like really adds a bit more to, I guess, that rhythm gameplay. It feels like you're beating a drum on coconuts. So yeah, things like that. And like we brought over the directional kind of slicing that we had in Fruit Ninja 2's Fruitai Hero mode, which really worked well in 3D space.
Yeah, absolutely. Adding on to that, it really does feel like you're drumming and making the music when the fruits splat to the sound of the tune. So yeah, it's quite fun.
We also pump up all the effects and everything that happens in Gutsu's Lagoon as you're playing. So like, if you're doing really well and you're getting a nice like streak, fish will jump out of the water and water will splash. And yeah, it's cool to see how well you're doing.
I'll play some games for you.
It is
Do you
for
have a
your best
preference?
rhythmic
What-
performance. Oh, the
What
hardest you
games
can
wanna
find.
see? There is many
Rhythm
hard
mode.
games here.
The hardest rhythm level you can find,
This one.
which is medium.
It's all we have available.
Yeah, so this is our,
Whoops.
our rhythm mode being played by the wonderfully dexterous Dylan.
Slightly musically challenged, Dylan.
See,
I can see what you mean about the combos.
Yes.
yeah, we've tried to bring in. We've brought in like a streak system to kind of encourage players to play as well as they can. But in doing that, we also had an opportunity to kind of have some epic effects go off as you're doing well, which feels really cool.
Dylan can do really well. You'll see those
Oh,
fish
wow.
that I was talking about.
Broke your
Really
streak,
well.
Dylan.
You've jinxed it.
Come on, Dylan, we need to see the fish.
They popped
You
up
saw the
there for a
fish?
second. There they are.
Yes.
We
There's
need
a
more
fish.
We need more fish.
Heaps of fish.
Not much time.
Yeah, they're jumping around.
Look at them all go.
Impossible. You just-
Impossible streak. Couldn't even break 10k, Dylan.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry, I'm not so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
hot.
saw that.
The whole
Oof.
lagoon started to bubble.
Yeah, personally, my favorite effect is the colored flames that come out. The sound. effect.
Yeah.
I love that effect.
The flames look really good. What inspired you guys to choose the flames?
The flames. We have. If you play again, Dylan, you can see that we've got those score things there on the side to show you a score and combo. I thought they kind of looked like tiki stands, sort of, in my head. So, you know, tiki flames.
Also symbolizes that you're on fire.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
you're in a hot streak.
It's pretty hot.
yes.
I probably wouldn't want to eat any of these after they've been on fire. Especially due to the color of the fire. I'm kind of concerned. That's not natural. But they're good to slice.
Has anyone ever had any, like, burnt fruit?
No,
Have you?
fortunately.
Yeah.
I guess, like,
Bombay banana.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm just enraptured by this incredible game. Dylan, you're just doing so
So are
well.
we
You can break
expecting
10K,
a
Dylan.
10k?
Oh yeah. If you,
Come on, Dylan. Yes,
Yeah,
look
he
at
did
that.
Yes.
There
Can
we
you keep
go.
the streak to the end?
Nice.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Well,
Well done.
congratulations.
yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
So who's got the highest score in the rhythm mode here?
Oh, not Dylan.
Oh, it's not
Me.
Dylan. Oh,
Right
look,
now.
he's cheating. He's using our developer access to have his own
It's
score.
probably who is it? It's Naomi, right? She's
Yeah.
got one
Yeah,
of the better
Naomi
skills on the
is a-
team. She's
Oh,
not
a
here
big
today,
kid.
but
Our concept artist, she concept artist, is that the title?
Artist,
Concept
yeah.
artist. There you go.
Artiste.
Artiste.
She's also really good at QA, so she does a lot of QA for us and testing our levels and giving us feedback. So she's picked up some amazing skills, and she's pretty much on the top of like every single one of our leaderboards for rhythm modes, and I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, just so you know, out of jealousy, I've been removing her score from the leaderboard. So, yeah.
No, yeah, well,
He has too much power.
I'm no longer jealous. They don't exist.
That's why you no longer can see them.
So what
what's
about
this?
the non-rhythm modes? Who's clopping the scores there? Is it still Naomi or
Oh, I'm not
have
sure.
one of you
Uh,
stepped up to the plate?
Archery, it's definitely Guillaume that
What?
has the best scores.
Yeah.
as you know.
This is
Definitely.
outrageous.
Same situation.
Miles
I've
ahead of
deleted-
Dylan.
Yeah, but
Not
I still
even.
deleted all your scores, so there's no proof of you being better. But yeah.
I was on the top.
I'm not sure the other modes for like whack-a-mole and flying fruit baskets. I'm not too sure.
I think Naomi is
It's
still pretty
probably
good at
Naomi.
these.
Yeah, it's probably still. We've seen that when we did have players have access to these game modes, we did see that players were actually beating us. So.
Mm.
How's it
That's
feel to
what
be
we
beaten
want.
by your own players?
It feels
Good.
good. Like,
Yeah,
Really good.
yeah. We want to
Not
be
sure.
challenged.
Well, I
Do you
think
guys believe on increasing the difficulty over time, or will there be higher difficulty options later on?
One thing we found from some of the early testing we did with the game is that if anything, the difficulty was a little bit too high initially. We underestimated, especially with the bow and arrow gameplay. We underestimated how difficult it was for new players. Like, we'd been playing it for months and thought, it needs more of a challenge. But yeah, so we're gonna have obviously scaling difficulty, but it's gonna ramp up gradually. And for things like the blades here, we have different difficulty levels for the same track. So the one Dylan played there was medium, but it starts at easy and finishes with a hard, and we can possibly make some even more difficult ones if people don't find them challenging enough.
And the good thing with like the setlist level layout that we've kind of done is that we can kind of group difficulties if we wanted to as well. So later setlists could, be a bit more challenging than the early ones.
Yeah, so the goal is that as you progress, you might take it a few tries to complete a level, so it's not as simple, but because it's the same level, you get as many chances as you want to improve your score and get better at any level or at a specific game mode.
One of my favorite thing about the levels is that we're able to use a lot of fruit puns in the names. So you'll notice a lot of the levels include, like, I guess, jokes towards fruit.
Fruity puns.
Yeah,
No.
I'm a big fan of puns.
So what mode are we seeing here?
So this is Whack-A-Fruit, with our great guys. Dylan's doing a great job playing. This is one of the modes that we kind of thought up as another way to kind of slice these fruits. It kind of, it comes to mind pretty quick when you think about smacking things as fast as possible, but instead of smacking things, you're cutting them and slicing them. And Dylan's slicing them.
Why is he slicing bombs? Is it?
Also got that test of ninja reflexes, so you got to be really quick to hit the fruit and also dodge those bombs. Obviously, Dylan's not a very good ninja.
I need more training.
Oh, that was close.
What is that little golden apple that keeps popping up in the top left corner there?
Well, that's one of the interaction in the demo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Secret
Do you want to tell us a little bit about those?
Oh,
I don't know.
We.
What can you do with it, Dylan?
I don't know what I'm meant to do with it. How am I meant to get up there?
You're a dog.
Wow, what a setup. If only there was something you could shoot it with.
Let me have a look around the place.
Oh,
Ah,
a bow.
About it. Huh.
Where was he?
Convenient.
This is the first time I've ever seen this. I'm just...
We should all be actors.
Well, you can see it there. Look, it's hiding.
Where is it?
There it is. Above the waterfall. Are you
What?
blind?
No, it's not.
And the one to your left to the waterfall there.
Oh,
Oh no.
And
You missed it again.
I can't.
So as you can see,
Yep.
Dylan's archery skills are about on
Is that
par.
beginner? Yeah.
About on par with his blade skills. Yes.
Nice.
1 out of 10.
What? 1 out of 10.
Man, that's a
I wonder
lot.
where the other 9 are.
There's one here. I saw him before.
Nice.
Now you can't be spoiling all these golden fruit.
Yeah, don't give
That's
away
all.
too much.
That's all I've found. That's all I can see.
Dylan's vision is about on par with his archery skills.
You can't see any more.
Alright, that was a good segment.
Yeah. Is there anything
And
you want to
on
show?
that note,
Hopefully you enjoyed it and, check out the game, wishlist,
Alright, we can do some
that sort of thing.
YouTuber outros.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that bell icon down below.
Like and subscribe. I don't know. What can you do? No,
Yeah,
we hope you enjoyed this stream. Hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll see you in early access.
That's pretty good.
sounds good to me.
Have you done this before, Ian?